Hello, this is Natalia Taffarel, and this time I'm making a video especially for Calvin Hollywood or Beispielslich. I'm starting with an original image by Vitaly Drachinin, and I made two conversions from the raw, one main conversion and another one for the fingers. You can find both settings on the same zip file as the PSD that I'm providing with the video. Now, what I'm going to do for this video is making lip line perfect. It's a very simple technique using a new layer blended in darken mode. So I create an empty layer and I blend it darken, and I'm gonna create another layer, and this one I'm gonna make blended lighten. So I have one empty layer blended in darken mode and one empty layer blended in lighten mode. To keep things organized, I'm gonna put these two layers in a group and name this lip line. So the idea behind this is to use the clone tool in darken mode in the empty layer blended darken to fill in areas of makeup. So Alt click to sample and then simply fill in the areas that don't have any red. Now you can do it with your pen and manually, like I'm doing it now, but if you don't trust your pulse enough, then you can simply use semi-hard brush and then you sample click with Alt or Option, sample click, and then you click Shift click to make straight lines. For example, in this edge of the lip, if you don't have any pulse or drawing skills, you can simply, let's choose a smaller brush, so you can simply Alt click to sample and then click Shift click, and that's gonna make a really straight line. We can do the same on this side. Sample click with Alt, click, Shift, and holding Shift another click, and that is gonna keep making straight lines. That way you don't have to rely on your pulse. Now this is with the darken layer. Now in the lighten layer we can do the same thing, but cloning in lighten mode to get rid of all the makeup that could have stained the skin on the other side. So to make the lip line completely perfect, we do the same thing from the outside. Alt click to sample, click, Shift click, and we make a straight line. The same on the other side. Alt to sample, click, Shift click. So we end up with really flawless lines. The same all around the lip. So Alt click to sample, click, Shift click, and we make a perfect straight line. The use of lighten or darken mode is simply because I only want to get rid of the darker makeup on the light skin, and the darken mode is because I want to get rid of the light areas and fill it with makeup, not the other way around. So if I want to get rid of the lines, then I clone from the outside in lighten mode and get rid of the links of the lines. So Alt to sample, click, Shift click, and I get rid of all the lines, keeping all the texture. Now you can keep doing that and get completely flawless lip lines. So once again, Alt to sample, click, Shift click, and you make a perfect straight line. And on the other side with lighten, the same, click, Shift click, and you make a straight line. Now I'm not gonna finish this tutorial here. I'm gonna teach you one more thing, because Calvin made me promise that I wouldn't use Gaussian blur in this tutorial because I don't know how to pronounce it. So I decided to use the smooch tool. in an empty layer, I use the smooth tool a lot to fix things like this. Things like nails. So I'm going to use the smooth tool to simply smooth out all the imperfections from the nails. This works a lot faster and is much better than cloning that could get difficult. So I usually end up doing this whenever I have to fix nails, because with this you can expand the highlights, get rid of the tiny flaws in the nails, make the lines straight, get rid of little scratches, and everything just smooching. This is usually how I do it. It's very fast, and if the result ends up looking a bit too drawn, then you can add some noise, and that's gonna make the problem go away. So you smooch first and then you add some noise, and it doesn't look drawn in at all. So you can go really fast from choppy and crappy nails to smooth nails. Nails are not like skin, they don't have a specific pattern of texture, so you can get away with doing things like this without worrying that the result is going to look wrong. See? So perfect lip lines, perfect nails, without having a lot of skills. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all soon.